Hello, welcome back to Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to be finishing off Magenta. As you can see, everything looks as it should, so let's start with the highlighting. So first off, what we're going to do is go back into the skin colour and we're just going to add a few light spots here and there. This is to show where the light is hitting, obviously. There we are. May not be obvious at the moment. The colour that is, but hopefully it will make a bit of a difference as we get on with painting. I may actually leave the highlighting of the flesh tones like this, depending on how it dries. We'll see. There we are. What I also want to do at the moment with it is using some of the colour that we use for the boots, because we can. I'm just going to go over her eyebrows. Now I can't actually get any colour off there, so I'm just going to try it a little bit more. There we are. And carefully so carefully. No, I don't like the way that looks, so wiping it off. I don't like it, so it's not working. I'm going to take some of the skin tone, put that to one side, and take some of that brown colour and add that into the skin tone, and we'll see if that's any better for what we want. I think it'll do. So we'll do that, going back into the skin tone once again. I'll go over her nose, because I've just wiped off the highlight colour put on her nose. Here we are. That hopefully will do the job, and we can go on to other things. Okay, as always with highlighting, we're going to be using Screaming Skull to lighten the colours. So Screaming Skull, we'll add a little bit of that on the palette, and now we go into the colours that we need to mix into it. So starting off with the green clothing she's wearing, we'll add some of that into here, and we'll just run some paler colour or paler shade of the green where it needs to be. A bit more of this, I think. There we are. And we just need to make a few little lines here and there. making sure that it's only where, in fact I'm going to get a smaller brush for this job, make sure it's only where the light is going to hit. So we'll go like so. As I say, it's just a case of highlighting and not low lighting. The wash did the low light, so we're just looking towards picking out any raised areas that we need to do. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit quiet while I'm doing this, it's just that it's tricky to see with this model as to where I should paint, because so the detail is a little bit lost in this, so I'm just trying my best to get the right areas. Hopefully that's done. There we are. Next job is for the black body armour, and for that we'll just go into the black and add some of it, and there we are. And basically it's just a case of where we think this colour is needed, we'll add some of it. Again, don't forget this is of course where light is going to hit. It's not something, you don't cover every single part of it, so be careful of that, because if you cover every part of it you're going to lose a lot of the a lot of the highlights and the 3D aspect. You're just going to make it look flat, and that's not what we're trying to do. So as I said, just be careful where you put it, and put it where you think the light is going to hit. There we are. That will do. Next job is the boots and the leather straps. Well, the boots is going to get a little bit of this into it, and we just simply, once again, on the highlights, on the highest parts where the light is going to hit, we add some of this colour. Anywhere else we'll leave the same colour as it was. And here we just go for the underside, or the back of the boot rather, and the top of the heel, because that's the bit that's in light. You're not going to see all of the rest of it. I'm also going to just dab this onto these areas on the belt, just to break up that colour there. Next job, again with the boot colour, we're going to add some of the skin tone to it and a little bit of this colour. Let's to make it a little bit redder. And this is for the belts. Anywhere where you think you've missed a belt, you can quite simply just go with this. And there we are. So every belt, every leather strap can get a coating of this. But try and make it so that it is a part that is going to be visible to light. You don't want it everywhere. There we are. That is that. There we go. Yep. And the next job I think we need to do, oops, is the hair. As I say, you don't usually use white as a, what you call it, the colour I'm mixing, but with this, with the hair for this one, that's exactly what I want to use to make it really, really lighter. And we're using for this one white scar. This is one of the hair colours. I picked up the wrong one in the shop, but it will do the job what I need. I'll pop that, a little bit of that into the pinky colour. There we are. Hopefully that is white enough or pale enough. That looks it now. So I'm going to do that, brush it off onto there, and then using the edge, not using the side of the brush, just run it down from the top and there we have it. That will do the job. We don't want it too bright, but we don't, by the same yardstick, want it too dark. So this is enough. And now it's just a case of the whatchamacallit, the stake and the crossbow. Might even add a little bit of paler colour to those, and this pale colour that we did here, we're going to use that again. And so we're just going to go one swipe there, one swipe there, and there. And that is it. And again, a further little highlight and that is magenta. In fact, I may even go and do the sole of a shoe in that colour as well. So that's that for magenta. All that remains now is our usual trick with these minis of painting the base in Rhinox hide, which I'm going to do as usual on camera so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll just get it Oh, I just noticed I've got it on the boot. There we are. So that's it for this video. We have one more character to go, but I don't think we'll be using that particular character tomorrow for our games night. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. I know Ali will probably be playing with us next, which will mean me, Damien and Leanne playing as the 3 other characters, and hopefully one will. I like playing with Magenta, but if somebody else picks Magenta, then fair enough. All the characters that we need really for the first mission are done, and as I say, I hope you enjoy these videos. I'll try and get another one done, the final one done, which is Stefan. We still have the 2 big vampires, the vampire elders, from the base set to do, as well as the chappie with the winding mechanism thingy. But I'm going to have a route through the other boxes to see if I can find his card before I paint him. But that's it for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, here's another look at Magenta, and as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.